Hello there, welcome back, and thank you so much for stopping by and hanging out with me today. If you're seeing my face for the first time, welcome. I'm Teresa and I upload videos 2 to 3 times a week where we share one little spark of life together. And in today's video, we are going to be going through my paint collection. Now, I have a decent size, I was going to say extensive, but it's not really like that extensive, but I have a decent size paint collection, and I use mainly acrylics, but I do also have gouache paints, oil paints, watercolor paints. I was going to say watercolor paints. And I would like to go through all of my paints, swatch them. Is that what that's called? I know that's what it's called whenever you look through your makeup and you get to see the colors. If it's not called swatching paint, let me know in the comments down below. So swatch them, for lack of a better word, and see if they are still good, because I keep my art supplies for an abnormally long time and pretty sure that at some point paint expires. Since I have so many acrylic paints, I'm going to do this in 2 episodes. Today's episode is just going to be my acrylic paint collection, and then in a later episode, I'm going to go through all of my other paints. So the watercolor, the gouache, and the oil colors. Oil paints. Why can I not talk today? The oil paints. So, the paints I'm going to be putting into categories. So I have not really done a lot of art since, or let me say, I've done art, but I haven't really bought any paints since the last 5 years, or over the last 5 years. So one category is going to have paints that are 5 to 8 years old. Then there's some paints, 2 paints actually, that are 12 years old. And then there's some paints that are around 16-ish years old. So I'm not really sure if paint goes bad, and if it does, am I gonna grow like a 6th finger or something if I use expired paint? I am not really sure, but I'm going to be testing those out, and we'll see together how those paints do. All right, let's get into this. Now, I did want to pop in and say before we go on from the liquid acrylics to just the regular tube paints, I am not a paint snob. I feel that there's no room in my life for people who are paint snobs or for paint snobbery. These paints like this, the Maker's Touch acrylic and the tube, I know they are not the highest quality paint, but to be perfectly honest, this is a very affordable option, and they work perfectly fine. I have some paints that are like this, and I have some that are, let me find them, like the Winsor & Newton paints. These are a little bit more pigmented than the others, but to be perfectly honest, I think they work equally as good. Let me know what you think down below, though. I know that some people are like, no, I am only going to use artist grade products, and that's fine. If you are, definitely do let me know. that smells horrible. Alright, so that is it for today's video. I am really pleased with how good they are. The only two were the greens from 2005 that I felt were a little stodgy. They felt a little lumpy, and I'm not exactly sure. I might throw those away, or I might just like very quickly use them before they go any more bad. I can't really remember if it's because they are very, very heavy bodied paints, or if it is because they've gone bad. I really don't know, but those were the only two that I was like, Also, the last black that I did paint and did swatch, I thought was really, really watery and liquidy. And from what I remember, it was not like that. So I think that one may have turned as well, or maybe like it separated a bit and I just didn't like massage the tube well enough. I'm not sure. I'll give that one another shot. Let me know in the comments down below what you thought of today's paint swatches and how long you keep your paints for. I would love to hear from you. Thank you so much for spending a little bit of your day with me. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll see you in another video. Goodbye.